Okay, YouTube on 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're live on YouTube, Facebook. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Facebook, come on. Bring me my stream. Okay, good.
My back's not hurting. I have to go back.
Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. 3. All right, everything's good here. 1, 3, 2, 1, and good. Okay, live on Facebook, Instagram. Okay, Instagram, where are you? Come on, Instagram. Kicking. There we go. All right. The gram. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're live on the gram. I
Live
think
on Gram.
we're live on the gram. Okay. And last but not least.
Live on the Gram. Can't see you live yet. Oh yeah, we're live on the Gram.
All right. And last but not least. Okay, this. 3, 2, 1. Everyone scheduled. Made public stream key. Okay, good. Post. Okay. All right, we're live on X.
It's a lot of channels.
And I'm still missing TikTok.
That one is for fast stuff.
I need to get to TikTok too. Good evening, IG. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. Okay. Give me a few minutes and we'll be right back and we'll start the show. Let me play this music. Here we go. So these. I got all these Lightroom videos up. I'm trying to learn Lightroom. Okay, blues.
You need a. You can hear me fine, right? Do I need a microphone? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. You sound good. Why? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Navant is a business travel booking platform.
Okay. This. Come on. So got this. Come on, YouTube, with these commercials. Okay. Live from New York.
Time alone when I am perfectly willing.
Is that a new chair?
Yes.
That's cool.
It's my streamer
chair.
It's my streamer chair.
Just turn the lights down low. Come right on over here to me. I know you don't want no commitments, baby. I just wanna set your body free. And I don't care what's going on in the night outside my door. I just wanna get your head right, baby. Give you all the love I got for sure. So baby, if you've got that feeling, you know I wanna give you that midnight healing. Oh, I just wanna make love to you all night long. Midnight healing, baby. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay. What up, Hammer? I see you out there. What up, guys? Hang on while I get everything set here. Check audio, make sure everything's good. What up, everybody on IG? Okay. All right, let's go. Let me hurry it and make this one adjustment. Okay. All right. Good. Yeah. No, not yet.
The new chair.
Okay. Let's see. You know what I always, you know what I wanted to ask you. I hear a lot of people calling you Marie. Is it Marie or is it Mariana? What do you want me to call you?
No, Marie's the other girl. Marie's like is the Russian girl. It's either Mariana, Mari, but Marie is not. Some people think I'm French. Like it's crazy. No, legit. Like one day, one woman hired me. She thought I was French. She asked me the first day in the work, like, where in France did I came from?
I'm not. I know what Marie is. Mary. What did you say? Mary? Mary?
Either Mari,
Mari.
Mari. Mari is good. Mari is her like shortcut for my name, or Mariana. But Mari is for friends, so you can call me Mari. Or if you want to say it right, say Mari. Mari.
Mari.
Mari. Yeah, Mariana is like when my mom calls me when she's mad. So my friends call me Mari.
Mariana.
Yeah, exactly.
Get
When I'm
over
in
here.
trouble. It's when I'm in trouble.
All right, hang on. Let me introduce you. All right, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the show. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I missed one Monday night, and I feel like it's all downhill from there. But that's not true. Just enjoying the summer right now. The show is all over the place, but it will make its way back to Mondays and Fridays and community shows. We're making some changes and trying out some new things. So tonight we have Mari back. And if you guys don't know, Mariana was on the show. I think it had to be like, it was a while ago. It was like 7-8 months ago. So we've been due for a I guess a recap or catch up with her. But even more than that, we're going to talk about NFT NYC, which is part 2. So Alex and me kind of did a recap on NFT NYC, but now I'm going to bring Mari up. Hang on. Let me see. All right. Mariana, say hello to everybody.
Where am I?
You must be watching. You must be watching IG. Say hello to
I
everybody.
Hello, everybody, live from New York. This is us, New Yorkers, today.
What's up,
I
Mariana?
am my light ring is broken, so I'm doing from here, from the other room, because this is broken. So I hope it's okay.
did your light ring just break?
Yes, here we can play something with this.
Where did you get that light? That's funny. My light ring is giving me problems, so I feel like it's gonna.
Yeah, it's time for a change. It's time for an update. This is gone.
You know which light I like the best? I see all the streamers use it. It looks like a flat like panel, but it has rounded edges. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's probably the best streamer light out there. I see a lot of them hooking it up. Okay. Before we get started, Mariana, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get going. So give them a brief reintroduction to you.
All right. So, hi, everybody. My name is Mariana Matarazzo. I'm a print designer and fashion designer and artist based in New York. And I do also do a lot of shows. Last week, when we were in NFT NYC, I was part of two shows, one billboard and one main stage, and all the things in between. So it was a great week for me, and I was able to catch up with so many people that I haven't seen for ages. And that's it. I think like that's basically what I do.
Okay. I forgot to check audio, but I think we're good. I'm pretty sure we're good. Otherwise, everybody be saying we can't hear you. That's a big lag. Check, check, check. Oh, okay, okay, we're good, we're good. I hear myself talking. All right, so Mariana, question: how was your NFT NYC experience this year?
Amazing. It was amazing. I always say that I'm always grateful for the show. It gives me so many opportunities. I love the people that I connect with. There are so many great minds involved. And for me, it's like going to this parallel universe from what I already live here in New York. So it's when you let go of your everyday life and you go to this other realm, and it's magical. It's just a place of networking and talking to very good people and discovering new talent and discovering also new projects, new artists, everything. So it's so inspirational for me. I can't wait to go do it all over again. I know it's exhausting. If people that watch me on YouTube, no, in IG, they say, "How come you do all these things?" Like I was tired of watching you doing all these things. That we are going from place to place to place to place. Like we always joke about that. Say from Lady Gaga, like bus, another club, next place. So it's basically like that. It's so dynamic, and I love it. I love it, like going to 1,000 places, talking to 10,000 people. I'm literally dead in the other week. Like I'm so drained. I was sleep for 2 days, but I'm happy.
I have a question for you. Did you get sick or no?
No, not at all. It was funny because I heard about there was a COVID strain going on called Razor Blade, and I only knew about that when I came back to the office because all the people from the office, everybody was sick. So I said, I've been around with people from all around the world. Like people were catching planes and buses and whatever to come here, and I have nothing. I think I was just happy. I was just happy. So my immunity was like super high.
you beat you beat COVID with your happiness.
Oh, totally. Like that was my immunity was so like high, like because it's so exciting. As I said, like I was doing the billboard with One Love DAO, and then the other day it was the opening night. The other day was the gallery. So for me, it's so exciting to have this dynamic life and showing my art and appreciating others' art. I get to know so many people this time. I think every edition is different for me. I think the first edition when I met you on 2023 was different. I think we were more clustered. It was me, you, and Alana, and we were just like this dynamic trio. We were going everywhere, like, and we're discovering so many other places to go, and that is only escalating. Like we triple the places that we go to now. Like it's just so insane.
So it was interesting the way you described it because, all right. So I gotta ask you a question. Do you miss that week?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you tell me, so let's do another NFT week. I don't know, you name it, like Rome. Like last year I was in Rome. Or I would just go like if I just like this, like if I get the invitation, I get this speaker invitations, I get this art show invitations. When I'm invited to do something, I think I got most excited when I'm invited to share something, when I'm invited to talk, when I'm invited to share my art. It's just for me so fulfilling, and I'm getting the ticket. I'm getting the ticket. If you tell me, oh, so you're gonna participate in this event in Singapore, I don't know, like I'll get the ticket, like, or I'll find a sponsor. I don't care. Like I'm so excited to go back to all this, well, all whatever this is, like all the web free and all the arts and all everything. Like when you shared new technology, we shared new AI. I learned so much about AI that week. I finally got to meet Wiley Flower Fields, and I was chasing her on Instagram for such a long time. I was so inspired by her work. So I finally got to meet her, and we have like the most inspirational conversation because now I recently been promoted to a AI leader role in my company, and I'm testing new stuff, I'm testing new tools, I'm testing new protocols. So that's the place where you go and then you talk to people that do the same thing as you, and have the same level of conversation. Sometimes you cannot talk about all this stuff with people from your normal day life, but that's the occasion when you share ideas and you say, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm using this new protocol for 3D rendering dresses. Oh, that's nice. So I'm using this. So you just exchange ideas, and it's just like awesome. That's another point too. I'm so grateful for this experience. It's like I can't even tell.
So we did a recap. We did an NFT We did an NFT NYC recap. I had, and it's kind of interesting how this worked because um, I've been filling up the schedule for July and August, but I didn't have a show for Monday night. And I know I asked kind of last minute. You were like, "Well, what about Thursday?" I'm like, "Yeah, we could. As long as I do a show this week, I'm happy." So Thursday, I was like, Thursday works out. I was. Have you ever gone to the Edge?
So, no, I didn't. It's too touristy for me. I'm a New Yorker. You're a New Yorker. Actually, we should be doing this show like in your studio.
We should be doing this show on the Edge. Let me tell you. That's the. If you've never been there, I know it seems too touristy, but man, I don't know. It's like it's an experience. Anyway, I had to rush home from the Edge because the show's on Thursday. I was trying to go Tuesday, but it got canceled because of I don't know, thunderstorms or something. So I had
But
to go back.
were you doing a show in there? Is that
No,
why?
no, but I tell you, I'd like to, because
Yeah,
I
that's
ain't
a
never.
great idea. If I'm there to do a show, then I'll go. Like if it's there, like just to be with 10,000 other tourists, no, and no. I'm already going to Times Square every day, so that's
So,
my.
so all right. So I'm gonna say that. Okay, the way I don't know what my point of all that was, but I had to rush home. I didn't get to enjoy it, but I'm gonna enjoy this show. I feel like this is the perfect part two to the part one. And I was thinking about it while I was up there, and I said, we had Alex on last week, and Alex spoke about the perspective of NFT NYC from the project PFP building aspect. Not so much the art or the galleries or the things that were going on, but more
Mm.
from the PFP, perspective of it. The PFP parties, or I should say, the project parties and things of that nature. And now here you are, kind of opposite side of the spectrum, artist, more of an artist perspective, and you had your art displayed not only at the One Love Gallery at was it Jutter? It was Jutter Gallery, which you had an awesome physical, but then you also had a digital piece on Friday at the
Canvas
Oculus.
3.0 Oculus
Thank
World
you.
Trade Center. See, I can do touristy. I can do.
See. So, two awesome places, and you really got to experience. And not only that, but you kind of a speaker as well. Alex was a speaker, but speaker as well. But you kind of came at it from. You're kind of coming at NFT NYC from the artist, perspective. And so I thought it was the perfect combination of two shows, one from the PFP perspective and one from the artist perspective. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about NFT NYC from the artist perspective, and then we're going to also do a little bit of recap of what you have got going on. And if we need to, if we want to bring up anything, maybe we'll bring up some artwork on the computer or maybe some shots of NFT NYC and show everybody what you got going on the gram and everything that took place. Now, so I thought it was the perfect little package of shows because I was like, I was like, we kind of recap. I'm like, no, you know what? That's a good idea because we'll do it from the artist perspective. So, okay. Now, interesting, 2023, it was me, you, and Alana, and I didn't know nobody. Nobody. I maybe knew a handful of people, maybe 5 people, tops. And I didn't, we just basically, wherever I went, I was kind of following you guys, or I was following Alana, or if you guys had anything going on. 24, I don't think I was there. I wasn't there.
You're missing. I don't remember. I don't remember running into you on 24.
No, I wasn't there.
But 24, yeah, 24. I was a speaker as well. I went on stage and I talked about AI and fashion. But that year was different because I was more into the influencer loop because I was with Jenna, and you guys know Jenna Crypto Queen. If you don't know her, you gotta check on her because she is so famous right now. Like when I met her, she literally had 20K followers on Twitter. Now she has 200K. And I was going around with her because she's Brazilian as well. So she was my buddy also on 23. So 23, I split my time between you guys and Jenna. And then the last edition, I was all the time with Jenna because Jenna had all the hot tickets. So we went to the Forbes party. We went to Bing Bong. We went to the No Bros with Janina Scarlett, which is another influencer as well. We went to Pudgy, Penguins. Then she went, but I didn't, to the Magic Eden. So there were all these protocols in 2024. I think there was more parties going on, like as far as I know, like from all these other protocols. This year, it was my first year with One Love DAO. So it was super special. So one year I was with the influencers. This year I was with One Love DAO, and it was so amazing. It was just like the school reunion that I never had. Like it was, I didn't even know that people, like all of them I saw for the first time in person. And it created just a kind of instant connection with almost everybody. It's just crazy because it's just like we look at each other and it seems like we know each other. I don't know if it's because of X or because of we see each other's art, but we are so happy to see each other and share that moment. Like I was with Cedric at a point. I had to escape. Oh, that was a funny story. I have a fun story of Cedric. I don't know if you want to hear that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So it was funny. Cedric, we were at the VIP reception on Tuesday, and then all of a sudden we saw the billboards because they were showing all the billboards from everybody from all the artists, and then all of a sudden everybody was gone. You were gone. Like Dom was gone. Everybody was gone. There was nobody. Then it was just me and Cedric. And then Cedric was looking at me like, what to do next? And I said, Cedric, let's get out of here. Like, this is Times Square. So I got his hand and I said, let's get out of Times Square. I crossed Times Square with him and I said, we're going to get into the subway right now. We're going to escape here. You have no idea. I don't know if you've ever been to New York. I don't know how many times you've been to New York. So, but we're going to get out of here. And it was late. It was around 11. So then we end up at Italy on 23rd Street. We end up like, like Italy, the Italian grocery restaurants, everything like they have in that shop. And then we went there, everything was closing, and it was just the two of us there, like drinking non-alcoholic beer. It was so funny. It was too much fun. I think that was kind of special. Like we kind of bonded at that moment.
What that was the reception night?
Yeah, it was the reception. I like remember we were watching together. We were watching the billboards like on the from the hotel. We were at the terrace, and then there was all the billboards going on, like with all the art, with all the things. All of a sudden, that was over. Everybody was gone. Everybody like spread out and was gone. Everybody was together. We were together. I was close to Hito. I remember I was close to Danita. I was close to you. I was close to everybody. And then all of a sudden, everybody was gone. Like everybody disappeared, and it was only me and Cedric. I said, you know what? We can do better. Let's get out of 42nd Street, and then I try to take him to some New York experience. Everything was closed, but I think he enjoyed. I don't know. Gotta ask him.
I have no idea who Cedric is, which makes this story even funnier. But I'm glad you and Cedric had a good time Tuesday night. The whole One Love group, that whole group, I think they went to an Irish pub that night, like literally right around the corner. And I actually tried to find them, but there was like 4 or 5 different Irish pubs, and after
No,
two,
there are many. It's only Midtown. It's only Irish pubs. Like if you tell me, let's go to Irish pub, like say it, there are 10,000 of these here.
yeah, no, 2 was my limit, and Chaz wasn't answering me, but so from the corner, and so it's funny that you say that because Spaces, right? Which you don't really spend a lot of time in Spaces. However, you kind of knew the whole.
No,
You kind of
I
like.
need to wait.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Wait, no, I think the internet was flaking. Yeah, oof, I think the internet is flaking. Are you
You
hearing
hear
me?
me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, I need to spend more time on spaces. Like I do actually. Is that sometimes like I'm so busy all day, like and I'm a print designer. I do textile prints. Like this is a textile print, but I do more complicated than this, which take hours. So sometimes I'm 3 to 4 hours on the print. I'm in the flow, and I miss the spaces. Actually, last week I was in 2-1 with chess. So, and I get shy on spaces. It's funny, I'm not shy at all, but I'm so shy to get in spaces. I don't know why. Like, I have this block. Like, I click there and I say, shall I? Like, Janita, she made a recap from the show. And I think you were in that space as well. Like, it was like a whole recap of NFT NYC, and I was willing to speak. I went to Bryant Park in purpose, like to be far from everyone, and I was hesitant on asking to speak. I don't know why I have this block with spaces. It's something that I need to work on. But I see like chess, it's a smaller spaces, so then I kind of listen what they're talking about. So if it's more casual, it's less like important stuff, or a lounge or something, then I get a hesitant. But they were just talking among themselves. It was him, it was Maria Ozer, and I think a few other people. So then I just join and then I just talk and just to let me get used. But I'm very shy with spaces. I don't know how to fix that.
So knew, um, I knew everybody, but I didn't know what everybody looked like. So it was interesting throughout the week how I started meeting all of the avatars that are sitting in spaces, and it was finally, it was my first chance. It was my first time on the corner that night, on the billboard on Monday night. That was like my first chance to meet everybody. Um, and so it's funny how you described it because I felt like I met some of my best friends, uh,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's that's why I feel like it's so special because I've been to many fashion events. Like I've been to events all my life. I live in New York and I love the nightlife. I love going out. I love connections and meeting new people. But sometimes it's very standoffish, especially when it comes to fashion and design in New York. Sometimes like it's hard for you to connect even in the more some artsy scenes, like it seems like a little bit off. I don't know exactly how to describe, but it's during this NFT NYC, it's like an instant flame. I don't know why. Like I don't know what happened to us. Like it's something really magical.
Nah, you're right. Cause I was sad when it was over. I was.
Was sad. I was sad. And let me tell you another fun story. I don't know if I told you this. It was a fun story because it was the last day and I was right after my stage. I was on main stage and it was right after I finished on stage. And I was talking to the other people from my panel, which are awesome. They're all awesome people that I'm still gonna meet them next week and we're still in like in touch. But then I found Pom Pom Joe. I think you know Pom Pom Joe. Like he does all this massive pom poms. I'm obsessed with him. Like he's so fun. Like on stage, like he's so much fun. And he does this massive pom poms which he's spread out all over Berlin. It's such an amazing work. And then I found him, and then I said we were about to go to Station Three. Dom was in the Station Three. There was something going on in Station Three, but it was almost over. So I was with Pom Pom Joe and I said, "Hey, listen, do you want to go to Station Free because it's just like we get the subway. We're right there. Like you can get the R here and go right there." And then okay, let's go. And then I start this little ritual that I have, and I say like of gratitude. Like I know it's I know it's cheesy, but I like it. So, and then I was like, I was literally saying thank you for everything. Thank you for all the amazing experiences that I have, all the amazing interactions that I have. And then Pom Pom Joe, like, he was looking at me like, what? I said, today's the last day. And I said, what? Are we not here on Friday? They said, no, we're not doing Fridays anymore. And he said, today's the last day. Yeah. And then he started feeling the same, like, he's, oh no. And then we wanted to find Jody. Like you want to find Jody to say bye. And then Jody was in an interview, like he was doing a streaming thing, like on an interview. And then he said, "Oh my God, I want to say bye to Jody." And I said, "But we gotta go to Station Three because Station Three is almost done." That's the rhythm of NFT NYC. Like so, we gotta from place to place to place. So, and then I said, so okay, so you wait for him. I'm going down to Station Three, and then he was there. He was there like waiting for Jody to finish his interview, and then just say thank you. And I was like walking down 42nd Street. I put some music on, and that's another little ritual that I do. Like I put some music that is special for me, and I've got that feeling of an immense gratitude that for all these days, like for everything that happened, because it's so perfect, it's so good.
Um, yeah, I tried to milk as much as I possibly could out of it, but you're right. It's like this magical week where you put your regular life aside and you
Yeah.
just go bounce around with all your friends from well, your friend. It's interesting because you're not even in spaces, but yet you kind of knew the whole One Love crew. You knew a lot of people there, and I would imagine that that probably is just from experience, from time, and then I would imagine the Gram has probably made a lot of connections as well. But um, why don't we talk about the events? What'd you think about the gallery that um, One Love put on, that Jenny and the whole gang put together, the Jutta Gallery? I thought they did an excellent job. You were on display there. Um,
Yeah.
I
It
was,
was
uh,
Yeah, it was my second time. So Judah Gallery was my second time there because Judah Gallery was originally organized by Dom, which is the New Zealand group, and Dom is a force to reckon with. Like she's amazing, and she was like I met her in Twitter. Like I met her in Twitter. Like for the very little time that I get spent in Twitter, I get a lot of things. Like it's just so crazy. I think it's like I'm a sniper. Like I know like exactly who to talk with. Like I don't know. Like I get this stuff. So then I met Dom on Twitter, and it was probably the one of the best person that I ever met. Like I'm being real. Like I'm not doing this like for just for to say here, but she was amazing, and it was my first. And she runs this New Zealand group, which the artists are so good. I was it was so good. My first time in Judah Gallery, I was with all these other artists, and they had like big resumes. Like they sold a lot of art. Like there was Deb back last year. Deb, like she sold like about 20 Ethereum, like something crazy about her photographies from New Zealand. I don't remember the amount exactly, but it was a big amount of Ethereum that she was selling from her photographs, and it's like I was like mesmerized. There was also another lady that she won BAFTAs, that she won Grammys, that she won a bunch of awards. And I was in together with these people, and I felt like, am I in the wrong place? Like, am I? Is this the right address? Like the very interesting imposter syndrome everybody has. And it was an amazing show. I connected with all these artists. I was Hannah. There was also another people there. There was the guy from Hawaii. So it was the first show in Judah Gallery. And Dom, she was not there. She had an issue last year. I don't remember exactly that she couldn't come. So I didn't know her in person. But she organized everything, and the ladies from New Zealand they helped, and they made this amazing show. And it was like I said, this is amazing. Like this is so well organized. I want to stick to this group because I was with other groups in New York that unfortunately it wasn't a good fit for me. I think it wasn't great, and I really liked the way they were serious about it and they were passionate about it. So then I showed my art as animations on 2024, and then we went to Basel, to Art Basel. It was my first Art Basel last year with Dom. It was amazing too. Like she was there. And then I have the pleasure to meet with Dom in person in Miami. And the show was great as well. Like we prepared all the art and everything. I happened to meet a lot of people. There wasn't another One Love DAO show in Miami last year as well, but I wasn't part of One Love DAO yet, so I wasn't able to meet with them. I was just there for my show with Dom. And then what happened was that Dom and Janita, they met in Miami. So then they talk, and it was the best introduction I think ever happened in this world. Like it was the best match. Like I was so happy that they met that time. And then Janita and I think they talk, and then they organized the show this year in Judah. That's the show you've been to, and it was amazing. You see the level of organization. You see all the art was in display perfectly. The choice of artists was on point. We also got sales from the show. Some people, I think I got sales from the show. Yeah, I think it was during the show. It was the art from the billboard, but I think I sold during Judah. I don't know exactly. Like it's all difficult for me to remember now. But then you saw, and it was amazing. It was so well organized. A lot of people. Like it's so packed. Like it's so good.
So, Mariana, let me ask you a question. What do you think makes a great exhibition?
Well, great exhibition, I'll tell you, like it's the space. First of all, space where you do it. Like here in New York, there's no shortage of places to do it. Plus, you need to who you invite. Who are your people? Who are you inviting to the show? That's the first thing to create that sense of community and common interest. So to the show to drive that curiosity to the art. And also I think you had to have interactions like something live, like in Judah Gallery you have live painting. We also have the holographic displays, so that attracts people. So I think something extra, like from great shows that I've been to in New York, especially from great art shows, is when they have this mix of the art and also some other experience going on there. Plus, of course, get a good catering group, like hire some people to put on some snacks and they're like, don't just put the fry like the Cheetos in the corner, and that's not nice. Like do something nice. Like in Judah Gallery have such amazing food. Like I was in front of the food in Judah Gallery and I didn't eat at least one thing. Like I think I ate a little bit, but very little because my art was in front of the food. But I was so busy all the time talking to everybody that
Yeah,
it
you
was
you
like,
were you
like
were networking hard.
I had a glass, and I told Dom brings the wine from New Zealand, and then she brings wine from New Zealand, and I love it. So the two shows, all the shows, even I think also Miami, she brought the wine from New Zealand, and I want to taste it. So I got rum rosé there at some point when I was saying goodbye for my friends, and then at the very end I said, "Oh my God, finally I'm gonna get that glass of wine." No, you're not gonna have a glass of wine because it's over and there is no wine. I said, "No, what are you gonna do now?" And then we went to Noche. You remember that? Like we went to Noche, but then Noche was a little bit too late for me to start drinking. And I learned from past NFT NYCs to not start, like, to not burn the race by drinking like you drink in a normal party in a normal weekend. Don't do that. If it's your first time on NFT NYC, I would suggest, like, slow down because it's a lot of places. So, and you have to wake up the next day for another show, another talk, another thing, supporting your friends, supporting your artist friends, doing other stuff. So you cannot do that. So no chat. You were there with me. So I was just drinking water and that's it. Because on Pudgy, I had a little incident on Pudgy Penguins last year where they have this open bar of margaritas, and that's not gonna happen again.
Yeah, what was the incident?
Well, I think I was very happy that day that that I got. It was my first time ever. I had an art on Times Square, also with Dom. Dom organized the billboard last year.
So you were
It was
celebrating.
Yeah, it was my first time seeing my art on the billboard. I was very happy. And then Jana, which is the influencer, she said, "Oh, we're in Pudgy Penguins." And I was there, and Luca was there too. Of course, he was there. He's the owner of the project, but he was greeting everybody in the entrance. Like, it was so nice. He's such a nice guy. And then we were happy. Like, we were happy. And then I start losing track of the margaritas I was having. So then I couldn't, like, then I just let the other day, the next day I was like Mm. And the next day was funny because was the day that they had an earthquake in New York. Do you remember that?
No, was this last year?
Yeah, they have an earthquake in New York. It was during NFT NYC, April last year.
You know, there was something I had going on that week, and I don't remember what it was, but I remember.
It was the whole city was shaking. The whole city was shaking the next day.
Did you think it was the margaritas?
And then I just said, "Oh my God, is that me or is that me? Or what is going on?" Like I said, this is too much. Like, why is the build shaking? Like, why is the build shaking so much? Like, why is that's not definitely not a bus? So I was so confused. But that lesson learned. Don't do that.
Okay, so pace yourself.
Face yourself. Face
And
yourself
wait,
totally.
let me ask you a question. Was NFT NYC 3 days last year too?
3 days, you say.
It was 3 days last year.
Yeah. You've always been on the Javits. Yeah, it was always from Wednesday to
Friday.
Friday.
Right,
But
right.
that's the problem. On Friday, everybody's gone. Everybody party all week long. Everybody's dead. That's the problem. Oh my God.
It is. I'll agree with you. It is an exhausting week. So I was one of those guys. Now I don't think what did you say the name of that COVID strand was?
It's razor blades because it's bad on your throat.
Oh, okay. So I had a terrible sore throat. It kicked in
Did you
like
get it?
I got sick. Now I don't know if I had COVID, but I haven't been sick since I changed my diet in 15 years. I might have gotten sick. I mean, I could probably count on one hand, maybe 3 times or 2 times in the last 15 years. But I had a pretty bad sore throat. It never transitioned into a cold,
That's fun.
but it got, oh man, it took like, and I thought like it was so hot that week. I hate air conditioning. I have a dog. She's 17. It's super hot and she can't handle it. So I put the air
my God.
conditioner on for her. And I hate air conditioning. I get sick in it. So I thought it was the air conditioning. But then I went in the spaces and I heard everybody talking about how they got sick. And like everybody got sick. Every space I was in, everybody's like, "Man, I'm sick. I got sick. Did you get sick? I had this sick." And then turns out that this like strand of COVID was floating around. So it wouldn't surprise me if I did get it, but I didn't check. I didn't do nothing. It took about 3 or 4 days. It cleared out, and then it left me with some congestion in my chest, and that was it. But I mean, I was exhausted by, I think Sunday. Was it Sunday or Saturday? No, it was Saturday. It was Saturday. Yeah, right. Okay, so Saturday, I shot with. I had offered the Art Cartel, Luco.
Or you have Nata?
Yeah, you.
That
And
was great. I love the pictures.
so no, you haven't. I don't think you've seen them. Did you see? No, I don't think I sent
I
them.
think you post something. I don't know if it that was.
No. You didn't see them yet. I think did. Oh yeah, I did send you the video file. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Okay, you did see them. Yes. So I got a chance to shoot with those guys. I said, why don't before you guys bounce, why don't we catch up and do a shoot? So I shot over to Brooklyn. We did a shoot. They did a great job, and we got some awesome stuff. I think those guys went home. I made an offer to get them all to the airport. I didn't want to say goodbye. Those guys were kind of like the end. I don't know if you know who I don't know if you know who Ibabor is.
Huh?
Do you know who Ibabor is?
No.
Okay. So Ibabor seems to be like the last NFT artist left in New York, and so I got a chance to say goodbye to her today. And I didn't want I'll be honest with you, man. I didn't want it to end because I had, it was an exhausting week. I got sick. I fought through it, but I had so much fun. I think meeting everybody. The people that I've only seen in spaces, only talked to in spaces. Got a chance to meet Skirpy for the first time. Got a chance to meet the FCW crew for the first time. Got a chance to meet Creepy Steve and Vicky Licious and Uka Swaka and Scott and Alex. I got all these people who've been on the show. All these people that I think there was a total of, if I remember correctly, I think there was a total of 15 HOP speakers. Well, HOP guests that were speakers. So it was a good. I mean, I don't count meeting somebody through a video screen as meeting them. I feel like when you meet somebody in person, I got a chance to meet Chaz, Jenny, Carlos, the Art Cartels, Usapata, Hudasaka, Luco. And
They're
then
so nice. Oh my
all,
God, these kids, can I call them kids? Like, but man, they are such nice people. Like, I love them. They're so good vibes.
they are.
They're so good vibes.
Yes. Really good energy with those guys.
They're
Um,
so happy. You could tell like they were happy.
Well, how
Like,
would you? I mean, you are traveling based on creating art and then making art sales, and you're displaying in New York City, and like you have this is like an artist's dream. Like artists dream of this shit.
yeah,
Artists. You talk to. Oh, I'm trying to get a gallery in New York. I'm trying to get a gallery, and here, here's One Love bringing the entire bringing all of this art into, the city, giving everybody a chance, displaying everybody's work, displaying everything and putting everything on. You
yeah.
know, who
They do
get
such an amazing job. I must say, like, it's okay with me if I hustle and try to get my own stuff. I think I can do that well. But when I joined One Love and I saw like how serious they are with the artists and how they love what they do, I think it's the most important project in the Web3 space right now. To be honest with you, I feel there's nothing like them. They're literally there to help you. Like they're literally there like to get these people get seen, and it's just a serious and amazing professional work that they do. But I'm very happy that I joined them, and from all this tour de force that we did, like we got sales, we got like exposure, we got to meet people. The guys from Art Cartel are so nice. They're so nice. I don't know, like for everyone listening, if you don't know who Art Cartel is, check them on Instagram or X. It's worth it. Like they do a very good job. Like their art is incredible, and I think they're gonna be famous. Like my bet, if I could bet, and I think I told you this like in person, if I could bet, I think they are gonna go big. I already think they're famous. Like from our little world, I think they have that famous that aura on them. I think they're gonna be unstoppable.
um so and I'm gonna say it just one more time, right? You don't spend a lot of time on spaces, but if the more time you spend on spaces, the more you get to know all these people, and then it's like spaces in real life. Not for you, because right? But I mean, it's same feeling, but without spaces. But if you hang out in spaces and X and Instagram, and you start to get to know the whole group and know everybody and know all the artists and start to talk to all the communities and all the different places. Yeah, it's just so cool to finally get a chance to meet everybody.
You need to tell me. Like, I think you are the person that can tell me like where the space is worth going. Because sometimes I join some random spaces that are on my feed, and it's so weird because somebody start playing the flute.
So
Nothing wrong with that, but it's just like what's going on here? What's going on here? Or there are sometimes you get these spaces where people are fighting. I said, what's
Well,
going on here?
you gotta go to the right spaces. Um,
Yeah, so you
okay,
have to tell me like when you see something's worth it, like you just buzz and say like, hey, like there is this space, like why don't you come and just check on it? And if I'm brave enough, I'll ask to speak. But I'm very shy at spaces. I don't know why.
all right, I'll bring it. So usually Chaz has a good space, nighttime.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to chess more often.
Chaz has a good space. I know Jenny does a space on Friday afternoon, I think, or she does a One Love space, and
One,
then
I think it's Sunday,
oh
but
yeah, maybe it's Sunday.
uh, it's Sundays. I try to go to some, but Sundays for me are like lazy day. Like I'm out having coffee, so I gotta see. Like I gotta literally like see where can I actually do it, like, and be more present. Cause like for everyone listening, I'm very lame on X. I have 300 followers. If you could just come and say hi and appreciate, very much appreciated. Can just come and say like put a little heart on any of the things that I'm sharing. It's just like I don't know how to X. That's the truth.
So, um, yeah, I mean, for someone who doesn't jump in spaces, you fit right in. So, yeah, I don't think you have that much to worry about. Okay, what do I want to talk about next? What'd you do? Wait, what did I do? Let me remember now. Thursday. What was Thursday? Oh, Thursday I went to Cowboy Tom's, and then I tried
First,
to.
yeah, first day you went to. I was so that's the thing. That's the thing.
Was that Bing Bong or some
We
shit?
lost each other because I was about to go to station 3, but I go to station 3 all the time. Like you can come too. Like we're in New York. We never meet in New York. Like we have to meet more often. So station 3 is the co-working place for Web3 in New York, and they do a lot of events in there. They do artist residency. They show technical stuff. They show crypto stuff. They show everything, blockchain, everything from the more technical to the most artsy and everything between marketing. I went to Supermoon and there was great, which is like founders and builders or founders and investors speed dating, like something things like that. They do things like that, and I think it's really really nice. But then that was over, so I went back home. I was dead, so then I crashed at the couch for 1 hour, and then I went to Bing Bong because Bing Bong was on Delancey. So I was there at Bing Bong, and Bing Bong is Janina Scarlett party event. She does it everywhere. She does it in Dubai. She does it in Miami. Every big NFT event, she does this Bing Bong event. You can check it on Telegram and also at her X. And then I was there, but I was so tired. And then my friend invited me to dinner. I was almost sleeping on the table, like and then I said, I need to wake up because there is still Friday, and Friday we're going to. Friday was the Oculus, so then I tried to finish early, and then on Friday I went to Solana event to yoga founders yoga. By the way, if you don't know, Solana has a whole building here in downtown. They have Solana Skyline. They have a rooftop. And I don't know if they have the whole building actually, but they have a bunch of floors, and they're doing a lot of events in there. A lot. I'll let you know when it's the next one, but they're doing a lot of PR in their new building, in their new location. And I think because they want to dialogue with outsiders from blockchain, like they're gonna talk with other groups that are in the area. So it's a very strategic address. It's on Houston, and they have Soho, Lower East Side, NoHo, and East Village. So it's all in that area, and it's very nice. Like I was there doing yoga, and there was like Chanel. Chanel is another person that I always run into, like Chanel Rosita. Shout out to Chanel Rosita. I go to all her exhibitions if I can. and she was there at the yoga that day. And after yoga was Oculus. I know I go crazy about all the events that we did. It. There's so many, so many.
Did you go to Canal after the was that
I so so it was so funny. Everybody was by the door going to Canal.
yeah.
Everybody was there, like ready to go, right? And then I said, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Like everybody was there. Like I remember there was Marie, there was Hito, there was another lady. I think there was Cedric. They're all there by the door,
Oh,
like,
I
and
know who Cedric is.
it's the guy with the hat, you know, the
He's
Belgian guy.
tall with blonde hair.
Yeah,
I know who
the
he is.
Belgian guy. He's always wearing like this hat and a tie.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know who Cedric is now.
And he's buddies with Hito, so they're always together. Like they're also my two other favorite people in crypto. Like they're so much fun. And then they were all in there, and they were ready to go to Canal. And I said, I can't, I can't, I can't. I'm sorry. Like I missed that out, and it's a good show too. Many of my favorite artists are in that show, and I want to go to Canal to meet Roya in person because I told you many times she's my favorite artist in and outside Web3. Like she's my favorite artist. I think her art is so impressive, so feminine, so beautiful. Like she puts all her soul in her work. Like it's you can see that. So she's my favorite artist. She was in town, and I really really wanted to connect with her, and that didn't happen. Did you go to Canal?
No, I decided that I was gonna go to meet the FCW guys at La Bodega, and then Vicky. It was Vicky's birthday. And so we went back downtown to celebrate her birthday. And I had been missing those guys, and I just wanted to spend the night with them and hang out with them before they all left. And they're like a very close knit group, FCW, freaks, creeps, and weirdos.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I it was funny when you introduced me to them. Like, hey, what is your like what is the name of your group? And then they said freaks, creeps, and weirdos, and I was like, okay, all right. But they're cool. Like they're not dangerous.
they have a they're a very loyal group of friends that have been together in Web3. I've watched them grow. We did a community show with them. Matter of fact, I've had the whole squad on show after show after show. That's how much I like them. So it was such an honor and a great pleasure to meet those guys. And I promised them on on Thursday night that I said I'm gonna hang out. I'm coming uptown. I'm gonna meet you guys. They were at this some metalhead party, a metal something party, some metal project with a comic book and a record. And they were saying like that was by far the best project party that they've been to. Period. NFT NYC, and they got to meet the founders and the owners. And they said it was just such a great event, and I was late. I missed them completely. I ended up bumping into Alex because I saw some guy dragging this big artwork down the block, and ended up giving him a ride home because he lives in New Rochelle, which is only 10 minutes past me, so it wasn't a big deal. And I like him too. He's a HOP guest. So I ended up, and then I missed them. So then Friday night, I said, no matter what, we're gonna hang out, and I did. I met them at La Bodega, which what an awesome event, La Bodega. It's La Bodega Studios. It's just like a big warehouse, but they built inside like a whole street, and like the accuracy and like the intricacy of the shit that went on. Like they have a Chinese store, like just the front, right? But they got a tire shop, they got a bodega, And then if you over here, it's a subway. It's a bus. But if you go behind the bus, all the bathrooms were in the bus. The newsstand was like where you ordered food and bought drinks. So really, like, what a unique place. And only 10 minutes from me, a little bit deeper into the Bronx, over by the Hunts Point area. But it's like a whole studio that a bunch of I don't know who owns it, but I mean, what a great job they did there, and what a great place to host an event. So I think the Pigeons of New York was there. Also, Meta Rides and those guys, Mike and Goof, were there. So there was a whole crew of people that I never got a chance to hang out with, and so I ended up going there and meeting a whole bunch of new people. And this is the show for the next 2 months is going to be very interesting because I'm just going to bring on everybody I met, which is all the new people I met at NFT NYC. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's just go back to the conference. For an artist, do you feel like the conference is an important place to be and networked? I mean, do you think, there was a lot of upset online about the gallery part of it, which I think they had some technical difficulties because maybe they integrated it with OneHub or, whatever happened. They definitely tried something new because they had it working last year and the year before, but this year they seemed like they had a little bit of an issue. And even though a lot of people were upset about that part, I thought there was so much more to get out of the entire event. Because I thought all the panels were great. I thought all the speakers were great. I thought they did an excellent job with lunch, which is, like you said, really important. But more than that, it was such a nice little hub that they created where all the artists hung out at the tables, all the speakers hung out at the tables, everybody met. So I didn't think it was all that bad. I mean, I thought they had a little issue.
No, not at all. And I was surprised to see the partnership with Cirque du Soleil and Sandbox. Was the first thing that caught my eyes. I said, "Whoa, I didn't expect this." I'm such a fan of Cirque du Soleil. I interviewed for them to be like costume designer back in Brazil, like years ago, like to be like costume designer. And they had all the original costumes from the characters displayed in a room. It was so interesting. Like I spent, I think, about an hour inside the room. They had a book with all the iterations for the game. They have a book like was like a guideline for all the characters with the colors, everything. Like it was so interesting, that partnership. I didn't see that coming, and I thought that was great. I thought that's what I want to see on NFT NYC, like this partnership, something that's so unexpected. And Sandbox always come with great stuff. So that for me was amazing. It made me wanna play the game. Like it was good, were great. Also, the other thing that I like, I know this is such a small detail, but the fact that we could get our meals, like we will go to a buffet and then you get your plate and then you can carry it to the room where the speakers are. That was so good. Like it was amazing idea. It was this well, like was very well figured out because it make me want to stay in the room, relax, have my meal, and listen to the person talking. It makes me like don't want to rush. Like, oh, I gotta get out of here, eat, and come back. No, you can bring your food to the room. I think that was excellent, and the food was excellent too. I like it.
Yeah, they did do an excellent job. I'm going to assume, I'm not going to imagine, I'm going to assume that that was the Marriott.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I never been to that Marriott before. Like, like I was saying, like I work on Times Square. Like I work on 39th Street. I avoid that area like the plague. Like that's not my where I hang. So I never been to that hotel. It was nice. I think the space is nice. It's just that for me, like when I get in and I have to elbow all the tourists, like to get in the elevator for me gets a little bit stressful. but I think it's more intimate. That's what we needed for this edition. Like we need something like we're family, like we know each other. Like you, even if you don't are not an artist, I know the guys that talk about legal. I know the guys that talk about branding. Like they come there every year. So we just there in a small space is better for us to find each other and to talk. So that was great. But I heard that next year maybe they're gonna do it at the Edson. I don't know. Like I just heard that they're gonna do it at the other hotel, but it's not nothing certain yet. I think.
I was gonna ask you, Jacob Javits or Marriott, which one did you like better and why?
Well, being at the Javits is big. Like you tell your coworker, "I'm speaking at the Javits." It's something that really gets into your head a little bit. But I think Javits was nice, but it was too spread out. Like it was too spread out. Like we could literally run there. Like we could rollerblade in that space. It's too spread out. So I think for us, for the NFT NYC, we can be together. Like we can share a table. It's good. Like, and I think also, and I told this to Jody, I think a couple of times actually, that we need workshops. We need workshops, like we need, because they have that on NFC. Do you know NFC? That it's an event in Portugal. It's a blockchain event in Portugal. It's big. It's super
Yes,
nice.
yes, 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 yes. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I was invited to do a workshop there, but unfortunately I couldn't go. But it was a workshop. I was doing a workshop there. They invited me to do this workshop, which was like to do how to do a print. I think it's the same like on the first time I interviewed with you. I did a workshop on how to do a print, like using Illustrator and then AI. That would be the same thing, like more or less the same thing. So just to teach people how to do a print on Illustrator and how you can iterate that with AI and vice versa, but go back and forth. So that's the type of workshop that we could go. But the other ideas I had was like teach people how to do a smart contract, like teach people, like, and call Alana. Alana also does a lot of workshops. Like she does workshops around the country. It's like she does like the fiber art workshops everywhere. So why not call Alana and sit everybody there and just say, let's do some color matching. I don't know, like some color thing with the fiber. I would attend that. So that's one thing that I think it's lacking of, to call people from New York, like people from the universities that want to come, people that want to learn something new and not get scared by the name NFT, you know, because that's it's a good and it's not. We all know that. And maybe some other events already changed their name. There is like they change events change their name like to ETH, like Ethereum or blockchain something. I think it would be smart if they do that move, because it would definitely attract more people. Still keep the NFT stuff going on. Nothing changes. Just the name, I think, like, I don't know, Art Week, NYC. I don't know. I'm just making that up. Like, just to call some more people, to come in. Because if you say NFT NYC, people think they're gonna see a bunch of apes in there, a bunch of barred apes and things that
Right. So what
they
the fuck is a
don't.
non-fungible token anyway?
Yeah, exactly. So it's actually not the best name because it already starts with a negative, like non. So it's not. You see, it's not going. Like it's been years. It's been years, people. We tried. So let's move on and try something else. Like for example, AI. It's also a barely new technology, and it sticks to people. People connect with that. It has more cachet, I guess, from all the corporations that are behind it. But why not try another name and see what happens? I'm pretty sure that will be a smart move. It's gonna be make it like bigger.
It's Art Week Miami. You don't see them calling it NFT Miami.
Not NFT in Miami. Does it even, is it a thing? Like, does it?
No.
Yeah, of
No,
course not.
Art
Then you see
Art
a lot.
Week, Art Week Miami,
Yeah,
which
Art Week Miami, Art Week
incorporates.
NYC, like digital art week. Like I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. I
doesn't
agree
need to
with you.
be digital, but something regard something art NYC, like art dot NYC, something like that. Like, I'm just brainstorming now, but I'm pretty sure if you do like this little change, it's gonna be totally different. Then my friends will be more willing to come. Like my designer friends, my art friends, the creative directors that I know, they're more willing to come because it scares people. NFT, they don't know what it is, so they think that in New York we
And
are
and then and
all
then you
rock.
attach and then you attach that to crypto on top of it.
Yeah, yeah. If you, yeah, that's not the best move either. Because if you see in during NFT NYC, there was also other events going on. There was permissionless. It's a good name. Like you, what is permissionless? Oh, it's about technology. It's all blockchains, all crypto is very technical. But that was the other event going on that time, and it scares less people than NFT NYC. So maybe that's the thing.
No, I agree with you 100%. Okay, what's next? Hang on. The Oculus event. What'd you think?
Oh, amazing. Oh, that was great.
Oculus or Jutta? And I know they're different, but I'm just
I'm more a Jetta person. I think that's more. I'm a Jetta,
Jutta. It was a very traditional art print gallery type event.
but also the intimacy of the event, like the. I don't know. I have this thing with galleries, like like there's a bunch of galleries around here, and I love when there is like this small space that you can walk, you can see the art, you connect. I don't know. There's something about that, and also Soho for me. I love Soho. So there is a place here in East Village. It's called a bath house. I think bath house, bath something. It's a bath something about bath. It's a big space, and I've been to one show from a Brazilian artist last year. And somebody called me and say, "Hey, do you want to go to the show?" I said, "No expectation at all." And I was there. They have all the projections on the wall. They have art. They have things going on. Like it was a big space. I love when it's big space that you can go around. Also, the Super Chief Gallery is not bad. The one in Canal Super Chief. I've been there, not for that show, but I've been there before. I like there too. It's a very cool space. And I don't know, like I like Canvas 3.0, but the fact that it's in the mall, it's, I think for me, kind of it's I don't know. I think it's okay, but I rather like when it's on the streets, like on the street level, when you can see people, you can interact with the outside, with the real life outside.
Okay, okay. I got a question then. Hang on. Let's say let you take canvas and you bring it to the street. Canvas 3.0, you bring it to the street. Let's just take I get what you're saying with the Oculus because you had to go down. I had a hard time finding it.
No,
But
I was lost. I was so lost because it's funny because my best friend lives nearby and I always go to the Oculus like to meet her, but I don't hang in there. Like I don't stop and shop. I just go out to the Westfield and then we go to the river. But that day I was so lost, and then it was funny because I went, "Hey, where is the gallery?" And I happened to run into Janine. Janine was the other artist, like she's the fashion design artist. She was in Judah, and she was in that one as well. She was in we were on all shows together, and I ran into her and said, "Janine, where is the gallery?" She said, "Just over there. Like just go straight."
um okay, let's just take the fact that it's in the basement out of the equation. What did you think of the event? Because it certainly didn't stop that place from getting packed. That place was pretty packed. There was a lot of artists there, and it seemed like not a lot of people had difficulty not finding it. So, what did you think of the event? Just the event, not the location or anything like that.
So that was the last event of the very busy week. And I was like, where am I? I was already, where am I? I love the event. It's like digital art. I love the fact that they had her like what is her name? Creators. Like she was with the
Creatress, the flute player, Chaz on the piano.
I love the flute. I love the flute,
Yeah,
honestly. Like I love
I
the
agree.
flute.
Yeah.
You know what? It calmed me down. Like I was so like I had 2 hours of sleep the whole week. So I was there and that flute just gave me so much peace. It was great. Like I didn't see that coming. And I love unexpected flute. I love when somebody just come with a flute and start playing. Like it's so soothing and it was great. Then Chas was playing and there was Judah Saka. He was doing a painting together with Luco. They're in front of me all the time. And there was Drained Eye as well, the other side. So I like that event. I like it a lot.
Who was on the other side?
Drained Eye is from One Love. I met Drained Eye on where on Super Chief Gallery when
That's
he
the
was
guy.
there.
He that was the guy with the wooden easel, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't
It's
know
from
who he was.
yeah, it's from Philly. It was the only time I met him during that whole week. Like I don't know, like I didn't run into him many other times. It was the only time I actually happened to see him again. The other time was when he was doing a residency at Time to Be Happy on Bowery, which is another gallery that Web3 people, blockchain people, sometimes they do residencies in there.
I thought that was a great event as well. I thought the flute and and I mean, I felt like I was in a lounge. I look over and there's Chaz playing, and the flute's going and Creatress is doing art, and you got all of them painting and to the left, and then all the digital screens with and did you know that I don't know who the other group was. The other group was like Burrito something. Burrito.
Oh yeah, burrito dao. They did
Burrito.
they the you see like the food was all burrito was
Yeah,
delicious.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was so hungry. I think that's another thing too. You don't eat during the NFT NYC. And I was there, and then I saw Hiro and Cedric again for the 100th time. And then I said, guys, I need to eat something. And the food was gone. Like everybody was so delicious. Like the food was gone. And then I just got what I could and then I ate it. It was like the best I could do at the time. But I think that I like that event because you know what the positive thing about Canvas 3.0? Everyone goes there. If you ask for people, for friends to come attend my show, sometimes they don't go to the gallery. Sometimes they think it's gonna be a weird things over there. Like I don't know what I'm going to. So if you say it's an Oculus, it's easy to get there because it connects to everywhere. It connects to New Jersey, connects to downtown, uptown, whatever you want, Brooklyn, whatever you want. So it's easier for people to find you. So that's probably the show that I have more people in, like more of my friends. The location is very good.
Okay. Uh, trying to think. Do you know that Did you know that the NFT NYC extends into the Hamptons for the weekend?
Yeah, I know that. I know, but I don't know what happened because after that I didn't hear anything about it. What went on in that thing? Did it happen? Did you go?
No, I was busy. I was hanging out with the Colombian boys.
Oh, you were with Paloma.
We were busy doing model photo shoots. Um, No, so my plan was to hang out with them at least one day after
So what
everything was
was
over.
that? Because I don't understand. Do you know anyone that went that thing? Like
No, no,
what?
I don't. No, I didn't take it that far. The whole week kind of started on Saturday with you Zapata's solo show, which was excellent. It was a really great show. That was at the Bushwick Gallery. Gina was the owner of that gallery. She did a She was the actual. She was literally hands on. She was serving the hors d'oeuvres, and it was just that was very. I was curious how. I know there was a big issue with the shipping back and forth. It was easy to get it here. I think it was like $300 to get it here. I think it was like 3,000 to get it back. And so I was curious to see how they were going to handle just the canvases, because Yusuf decided to pull the canvases off the frames and then roll them up and then ship them. And so I was curious to see how all of that was going to work out. And then he had his the Palometa sculpture on display. I don't want a pigeon today. So I thought that was very well done. I was happy to see his first solo exhibit, so I was excited about that because that's a big thing for him. And then it ended with their photo shoot. Well, kind of not. It kind of ended this week with I hung out with Eva Vore one or two times just before she took off. So now I kind of feel like NFT NYC is over. But I do got two things I want to ask you before we get into you kind of giving us an update on everything that's going on. Number one, have you been to MoMA at all?
Many years ago.
You not anytime soon? Recently?
No, I haven't been there in years. I think even before I was there before pandemic.
Okay, I was there this afternoon, and I was disappointed.
Why? Don't you like the Starry Night?
The
Don't you like me?
they had a lot of Jackson Pollocks. I'm gonna not voice my opinion on that because I don't want to upset the entire art world. I know how close Jackson Pollock is to so many hearts near and dear to their hearts. So I don't want to get anybody upset. I don't know. It's abstract. So I'm learning about abstract now. I feel like if I had the ability to curate, it's an awesome place. The setup is just awesome. But if I had the ability to curate that entire place, let me tell you, I would change the face of art from that museum alone. But I don't know. I couldn't get into it. There's a lot of dark stuff in there. A lot of stuff that I didn't find visually
appealing.
Yeah, I not like crazy because like I live all day in Web3. I live all day in X with all these X artists and and all these the screens and animations and all this. And then you go there and it's like, the fuck is this shit? Like, and I was like, man, let me decorate this place with art, and I'll show you an event. Okay, so I was just curious about that. And then
Why don't you send them a proposal? Send them a proposal. Say, hey, like I have this idea for maybe we can do.
I think so. Interesting. There's galleries within the MoMA. Like I think that there's all these different galleries, and these galleries decide what exhibit. You would have to appeal to like 20 different galleries in there. I think I'm almost positive because every new room was like a new gallery. This gallery, that gallery, this gallery. But I was just disappointed in the I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to what you just said, but I was walking around in there like, damn, look at all of these screens that they have. Okay, so Rafik, do you know who Rafik is?
Nope.
Okay. So
What is it?
he's a pretty big. So Rafik is a pretty big. I'm not gonna say NFT artist because he's made his way right out of the NFT world, but there's a huge screen in the Momo when you first walk in, and Rafik took over that entire screen,
Mm.
and his art. I don't know if you ever seen it. It's like so on the screen. It actually looks like it's embedded in a box, and it bounces off the walls of the box. And sometimes it looks like it comes out of the box, but it's all digitally within the screen. Um, I didn't get I wanted to see his art there, and I got there. I didn't see it. It was something different instead. But I don't know. I feel like, oh man, I could turn that place. I could turn that place into a real show. Like, yeah, I would have a big
I
fucking.
want to do a show. Yeah, I wanted to do a show. Like, maybe I'll do a show.
You
I
know,
wanted to do a show. I wanted to do a show and get one love. I'm not gonna say my whole idea. People are gonna steal it.
okay,
But
keep your secrets, Mariana.
yeah, I'm not gonna say it. But yes,
Don't
I
spill
want
them
to
all
do a
yet.
show. Back to your point, like you should do a show, and then I would do it my show too. Maybe we could do a show.
There you
We
go. I was waiting for you to have that idea.
we think
I would love.
about that because I know a venue. I know the people we can invite. I know we're not gonna bring Cheetos. We're gonna bring food and wine. Okay, I'm half Italian. No, wine is very important.
you're gonna attract all of the professional gallery visitors who probably live off of eating off of all the free meals, because I started to notice the same people, certain people, and they had nothing to do with NFT NYC, but they were showing up at all the One Love exhibits eating for free. And I'm like, these are the professional art gallery guys. These are they're professional art gallery visitors. They go from art show to art show to art show. And this is how they eat free. But they never buy a piece of art. They just eat free, hang out, talk to the artists. But I seriously believe they go there to eat free. Okay, second question.
Yeah, I didn't need a whole week. Like I think I only ate when I was at the show. That no, like, remember I said like we could do our plates and take it to the room, like to the conference room. I think that was the only time I ate the whole week. Like
Yeah,
these people are so lucky that they can eat in all the shows because I go to all the shows and I don't eat. Like
the only reason I ate was because I was running by the fucking buffets in the Marriott, so it was easy because you could just stop, grab a plate, go right into the room, eat, shoot. So it was just convenient. You didn't have to go anywhere. But with the shows, you're so busy talking and politicking and meeting everybody that by the time you turn around, if you don't get a soda or a piece of food, it's gone.
it was gone.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
telling
wiped
you,
out.
like Canvas 3.0, and I arrived there. It started at 1. I arrived around 3, and it was gone. The food was gone.
The professional gallery eaters.
All the people from the mall were just coming. I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm telling
mall,
you.
like,
I'm telling you, there's professional gallery eaters. They show up at the gallery. They get a big plate, 2, 3 plates. I was watching these guys. There were certain people that this guy's not part of the gallery. Like he's not part of the NFT world. I'm watching one guy in particular. There he is. I mean, this guy was having a good time. He was having as much. He had 3, 4 plates, and I was thinking to myself, like, I saw him here. I saw him over here. I saw him at this place. This guy's coming here just to eat. So professional. I call him professional gallery. They got him out in the Hamptons. Whenever there's an art exhibit, they all show up for wine and cheese. They don't give a shit about the art. They're just there for the wine and cheese.
come on. No.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know. That's funny. What you just remind me. My first solo show was in 2006, long ago, and my mom was there. Like I think it was the only show my mom was present, And it was funny because in Brazil, it's it's not in Brazil doesn't have an art very huge art scene like we have here. So I had a PR friend, and she posted in the social column on the newspaper back then, like, so she posted in the social column, Mariana is gonna do her art show, like blah blah blah, blah blah blah. And then
Did you have a
my
bunch of professional gallery eaters show up?
yeah, like it was, and then my mom got outraged with people there only for the food. Like,
That's
look at
right.
these people. Like,
Yeah,
these
I'm
people.
telling you.
We're not there here only for the food. Look at these people. They have no shame. Like you see, because nobody knew them. We don't know what connection they have to. They were not talking to anyone, and they were just sitting there because there was a place where they have tables.
Yeah.
So they were just sitting there, and my mom come to me. Do you know these people? So no, I don't know these people. You know what these are like? They just come here for the food.
That's right. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're fucking. I believe me, if they're anywhere, they're in the depths and bowels of New York, and they got a good thing going. They show up, they look at a couple fucking things on the wall, and oh, let me grab a plate.
Yeah,
They're professional gallery eaters. This is how
yeah,
these people survive.
yeah. I don't know. Like, that takes balls because I go back home. Sometimes I come back home from work and I see gallery openings. Like when I walk home, I just don't go there. Like, but I say it just like for the wine and cheese. I go there like to network. I would go to network to get the best out of the occasion. But I don't think I would go for like, oh, there is cheese in here. Let me get some cheese in here. Like.
Yeah, the cheese, wine. So I mean, they eat for like the whole month in like 3 days. They get it all in, and then they digest it for the rest of the month. This is how they survive. Art
Oh my God,
professional
I
art
didn't see
gallery
that.
eaters.
I didn't see that. Like, I didn't pay attention because I was always talking to people. I didn't even pay attention to that. That's crazy.
So, second question: Hampton's Art Fair.
Yeah, what was that?
That's this weekend.
Oh,
As a
that's
ma-
this weekend?
as a matter of fact, it started tonight. Was opening night. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Sunday's closing day.
But that's more traditional art, right?
No. Well, okay. So basically, how the Hampton Art Fair works is, um, they have a huge tent that they set up, and when I say tent, I mean super big, super huge.
Like the ones they have at Art Basel.
Do they have a
Art
tent at
Basel was
Art
like that,
Basel?
yeah.
Do they have a tent at Art Basel?
More than one. Like it was like on Miami Beach. You
Okay.
could see, and the events were like the Armory show, like up to the level of the Armory show. They were so high end.
How many different um how many different galleries were in there?
Oh, there are hundreds.
Okay, then it's
It's like
that.
it's like the Armory. Did you have you ever been to the Armory on the Piers?
No,
Some
no. Oh,
it's like that.
yes, yes, yes. You talking about New York and the piers?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, same thing. Okay, so actually, this Hampton Art Fair, they call it Art Basel North or Art Basel Hamptons. So Art Basel. So basically, the Hamptons Art Fair is a huge fucking tent, and they set up. Oh, so you can rent out. I guess you take a square, and
Yeah.
galleries take squares. There's probably about 100 galleries in there, and this is all of the big galleries from around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so there's galleries that have Banksy's, Brainwashes.
Mhm.
There's other galleries that have Jeff Koons.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have a lot of high end pieces. I mean, I don't think I've seen. I mean, I'd be surprised if there was a piece in that place under $5,000 or
Yeah,
ten
no,
thousand.
it's hard.
Yeah, this is like this is legit.
Yeah,
And this
it
is
was
all
the
so.
only place where I saw like real rich people.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
real rich people. Like when I go to this type of fairs, it's like this is real rich people.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoop. Where
Yep,
are you?
yep. That's exactly what the Hamptons is. The Hampton it draws a lot of people with a lot of liquidity, and
Yeah.
they're all there shopping for the next they want. And you got the Hampton galleries that are in there. You got the city galleries. You got Chicago galleries, San Diego galleries. You got galleries from the
All
UK.
over.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, everywhere, and the top ones, and really good art. Like, and if you go from gallery to gallery, you'll see one gallery specializes in photography, the next gallery street art, the next gallery would be like somebody who takes the the piece that comes off the the piece that comes off the wine bottle with
The card.
the wires.
Oh,
You know how like you undo the wire part of the wine bottle or the liquor bottle, and you pull the wine. It's got the metal round top that keeps the you know what I'm talking about if you saw it.
yeah.
Anyway, they twist this shit, or they make shit out of toys, or they glue Matchbox. Each gallery has its own taste. So to
Hmm.
me, it's like, for me, I've been going there, I don't know, probably 10, 15 years straight. But to me, it's like the best place to, if you want to network, it's the best place to go to each
Oh,
gallery.
totally.
Yeah.
So
Go to gallery. So anyway, that's this weekend. I want to ask you about it. Okay.
you know, like what I like about these shows, like sometimes when I go to these shows, like the Armory show, it's just basically the same setting.
Oh,
Also, the
I've
ones
been
in
to the Armory show. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it's big, just like the. You're talking about when you go in. It's a big, big. I think it's a big black build, and you go in. Yeah, I know where you're talking. I know. I've been to that show. Yeah, it's the same thing.
it's the same thing. And you know what I love about these shows? For me, as a fashion designer, that's where I study color, like color combos, because I realized that each edition of the Armory, even the other art fairs in Basel, you can see these patterns of colors and color combinations. And sometimes blue is more popular, sometimes it's red, sometimes are the pastels. And you can see that translating in fashion like 2 seasons after. So that's where you actually get like many color ideas, like from the many different art on display. That's basically besides all the networking and stuff. Like I do a lot of color research when I'm in this shows.
So I was gonna say something. Shit, I lost my train of thought. It's pretty much the same thing as the Armory show. I've only, hang on. I remember. So the Armory show was the first show I've ever seen. No, the Armory show was the first place I ever saw a gallery have NFT frames hung on the wall. That was the first time I've ever seen a real gallery take a shot at selling NFTs. And they had they had two digital frames. And I remember walking through, it was all traditional art. And then there was one gallery with two digital frames. That had to be like 3, 4 years ago, man. That was a while ago. The
But I didn't see any. Like I think it was 2022. Yeah, 2022. Yeah, that I went to the Armory show, and then first thing I wanted to catch was NFTs, and I didn't see any. Like I said, these people still hesitant to it. I don't know. Like I could see digitals, and I could see things that would.
you're gonna make me pull out my. Go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna show you something. Go ahead.
Yeah, like like I saw many digital, even kawaii stuff. Like I saw, but which would translate very well on NFT. But there wasn't any. Like it was very very little. Also, the affordable art fair. The affordable art fair is affordable. Like it's less than 5,000. It's 500.
Uh, Can you see this clearly?
No,
Can you see the size of the stack of papers I have?
no,
You can't see this?
no.
Oh
It's
shit,
black.
my screen went out. That's why. Hang
The
on.
screen is black.
Hang on. When did that go black? Eesh. Hang on. Did the screen just go black?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we weren't black for a long time. All right. Hang on, and that way I'll show you. Here. So I've been talking about this in spaces for years. Yeah, let me try this again. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. So this right here is every gallery, every art show, every. So this is every gallery in shit.
New York.
The Netherlands, in Miami, San Diego, shit, where else? New York City, the art show, Art Basel. Oh my God, I have every contact, every gallery owner, every. So I did my homework back in 2017, where I would go to art show after art show after art show. I would, I have this saying where if I would go look through galleries, and if I saw a gallery where I felt like my art fit in, I would immediately go get there. I would go meet the gallery owner. I say, hey, you guys take submissions? How do I show you guys some art? Oh, the website here. Do me a favor, write your name on the card. You the owner? Yeah, I'm the owner. So this is the culmination of doing that for almost 2 to 3 years. So my original plan before NFTs was to sell prints in galleries. So I went around and I met probably over 200 gallery owners. I got all their contacts, everything right here. And this is what you get out of going when you go to like the Hamptons. I think the Armory stuff is in here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know there's a whole mess of Armory stuff in here. So, yeah, that is my golden. That's my golden contact. This
Golden
is
stack. Golden
Yes.
stack. Like it's your.
my.
Well, you got a lot of good stuff in there. You got to start submitting. Let's
Yeah,
say, hey,
I agree with you, but I got caught up in NFT land. Um,
but you
hanging,
can do both. You can don't have to do one in one lane. Like I don't do only one lane. I do both. Like I still like go to traditional art more. Yeah, NFT I do during NFT events only. Like the rest of the year I do traditional.
well, I was all about traditional, but then somehow I ended up in X Spaces, and I never got out of X Spaces. So eventually we're going to come back to this. Okay, so why don't you give us a quick update on everything that you got going on? I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I know.
So
So, question: should I bring up your IG or anything, or you just want to talk? Is there anything you want to show? You got to let me know.
all right, yeah, that's a good point. I would like to give you guys an update on my next launch. I'm always up to something. I'm always up to something, guys. I'm always creating and building stuff. Like even sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. But I want to tell you what my next thing is, and in order for all you guys to participate, I'm gonna give you the details. I'm actually launching a brand new course on August 5th, so next month, which is called Fashion Design with Adobe Illustrator and AI. It's for creatives who want to design prints and collections using tools like Midjourney and Illustrator, which is basically what I do every day. Every day. That's my job, guys. I'm the expert. I would teach you like how to mix both and achieve great results. Even if you never touched AI before. So if you happen to know somebody that doesn't know AI and see you doing, because everybody watch Hour of Power. It does AI know, or at least know how it is and interacted with it before. But if you know someone that wants to learn, send it to me and I'm gonna teach them. I'll be going live on Instagram on August 5th to walk through what's inside the course and answer questions. So if you're a designer, artist, or just curious about blending creativity with tech, come and hang out. It's going to be fire.
What when is that, Mariana?
August 5th.
We should run a stream.
Huh?
We should run a stream, a multi-stream.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just I have a so that's the thing. I have a whole team behind me. Like I'm doing this like professionally. Like we're getting ready. So my launch manager wants me to do the live on the 5th, like to introduce the class and to talk about it. But we can do 2 days before.
Okay.
Like we can do 2 days before, and then I can show you the clips. I have clips here, but probably now it's too late. But I we can do one live like 2 3 days before it, and then I'm gonna show you the clips of my actual footage of my some modules that I have. So that's a two-way course in a sense that who knows AI can learn how to do prints, who the prints can learn how to do AI. So it's good for everybody. You're only gonna learn new things, and it's not out of fluff. I do that every day. I do this for big brands and retailers all over the country. So I'm gonna teach you how to get a job, like doing what I do. So come over and check it out. I'll be really happy to see every one of you.
Um, I know that you wanted to talk about that. Is there anything else that you might want to update everybody on?
Oh, also you can check on my art on exchange.art. You can actually all the art from all the shows that we
Okay, hang
spoke.
on. We should bring. You want to bring it up while you talk about it? We
Let
got
me
like
see.
maybe 10 minutes.
Like yeah, so my art, most of my art is on exchange.art. Let me see if I can pull that off.
I could bring it up for you if you want. You don't have to worry about it.
I have here. I have here now. You want me to check? Can I share the screen?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So okay, so all right. So okay, here you go. So all the art that show on the shows that we were talking about are here. So Melodies in Purple is physical and digital. So whoever gets Melodies in Purple, we're gonna have a 30 by 40 inches canvas, like from this art here for the purple lady here. She's stunning and she's mixed media. She was born as a watercolor and she was drove into magic.
Make sure you
And
tell them that this is the piece that was on display in Jutter.
yeah, exactly. So she's here in my house now, but she is available as a physical and digital. So if you get the NFT, you're gonna get the physical piece as well. So here is my new series, which is all this flowers and orchids and hands and stuff. Like this new series here is really interesting. It's a Reeds of Stillness, the name of my new series, and it's very personal. It's something that I lived with in the sense of it's very symbolic. I mix a lot of symbolism in it, and it is yes about manipulation and control. It's about episodes that I have in my personal life that I want to dig into deep with this art.
Uh-oh. Hang on, guys. I have a feeling she'll be right back. Whoop. We lost the feed. All right. Hang on, y'all. I have a feeling she'll be dialing right back in. In the meantime, let's see, where'd she go? While we wait for her to find her way back on, I will say this. If anybody has a chance to go check out the Edge, I've awesome little spot. It's kind of a very cool vibe. Feel like it'd be a really excellent place for a photo shoot, especially if you had a. She's got to know she's disconnected by now. Okay, not like I ain't never had to carry a show before. What's up, guys? In the meantime, yeah, I will say hello to everybody. Hang on. What's up, Big Money? What up, Alan? What up, Hammer? Let me see if I got anybody over here. Oh, man, X is quiet. Very quiet tonight on X. X is very quiet. Oh, but check it out. Where we go over here. What up, Huda? What up, Kareem? Saying hello to you guys while we wait for a. What up, Void? Good evening, guys. Got everybody over here on Twitch. Let me say hello. Nope, nobody on Twitch. Very quiet. Oh, hey, look at this. YouTube got a little traffic, a little action. Hey. All right, where were we? So while we wait for Mariana to come back, say goodbye. So we say goodnight. That is, you know what? That is our that's a full NFT recap, y'all. That's a recap from the PFP project point of view, and that's a recap from an artist point of view. Two very different worlds at NFT NYC. So a lot of different things going on in one spot. A lot of technology, a lot of art, a lot of projects, different projects, PFP projects, things of that nature. So it's a very different thing going on. There's a lot of different flavors. And then, you know, a lot of these people meet in X spaces and hang out in X spaces. And then everybody meets up and kind of hangs out at NFT NYC. I have a feeling like I don't know if I got a feeling like we got a dead battery. So while we wait, let's see, what else do we want to talk about? The Edge, the MoMA. Yeah, so I had a chance to go to the MoMA today, Modern Museum of Art. And I can say this, I was just, I don't know. It's very dark. And there's a lot of dark art in there. And I don't know, just, I guess what Mariana said, it's not visually appealing. I'd love to redecorate that place with some art, especially, you know, put a show on. I think she's got a pretty good idea. What else? What else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about that. Shit, we did a show. 11/11, y'all, make a wish. Did a show. Perfect.
We're back.
You all right?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. You just dropped. I thought it was a battery failure. Go ahead. You want to continue?
Was I just talking with myself all the time?
Yeah, yeah. For like the last 4 minutes.
I was showing my art for myself. Awesome.
So go back and finish showing the art.
Okay, are we live?
Yes.
All right, so let's do it again. All right, so let's do it again, people. I was talking to myself.
You wait. Where you left off when you dropped, you were on the purple piece with the eyes, and you were talking about how um, it's a very important collection for
So
you.
we're in the purple lady. That's
No,
where
no, no,
we.
no. The purple flowers with the eyes.
Oh, purple flowers with the
The
eyes.
way they
Okay.
watch you. Yes, you.
Yes. So as I said, like Writs of Stillness. This is my new collection, and it's very personal. It goes through. It's like I want to channel all these episodes of manipulation and control that I've been through. So I thought the best way to channel it was through hands and eyes, like they're watching. But there's also like a very powerful symbolism of, behind it. Like this is the piece that went on the billboard with One Love Doll. It's sewed, but you can also see the other stuff, like all the other. I have more, like I'm gonna upload more from for this series. This is my new series, but I also have other series
How did you
here.
create those?
So this was a so this I sketch it and then I digitally render it. So these were not like watercolor like I do, like original watercolor. These are digital watercolor. Like for example, my other series, ephemeral revival. Ephemeral revival, we also have both digital and watercolor. Like I was saying, like I think we talked about this piece before. She is 100% water, but then we have other digital attempts that I have, like Black Velvet. Black Velvet, she's gorgeous and people love them. I don't know why don't you collect them if you love her. Like I don't understand that. She's beautiful.
That is a beautiful piece.
Yeah, so then I was saying, like, since I am a fashion designer by formation, I'm gonna see a lot of fashion designs as well in my art. But what I'm trying to do more is more like Ritz of Stillness. I'm gonna play more with symbols because I study symbols a lot and they're archetypes for emotions. So that's a way for me to channel all that I have inside of me in a way that's symbolic and powerful. So, and I also have Brazilian Jaguar. I don't know if you guys heard, but it was my first piece on a gallery in the US. So, Brazilian Jaguar was an art Westchester for 6 months. And it's again what I was saying. I feel like these feline figures, they channel a lot of feminine power, like in my vision. I don't know if that's a thing or not, if we study the symbol, study the archetype. But what I feel like felines for me, they channel all this very powerful feline, feminine force, and that's all about my work. My work is very feminine. It's powerful. It's impactful. It's magical. Like Melodies in Purple, just to do her was a whole trance. Like she was a trance. Like when I did her, like I was when I was creating her and painting her, I didn't even feel anything. Like I was so into her. So it takes me basically does take me to another dimension. Plus the colors. I like violet. I don't know if he who's into mysticism. I like mysticism. I like symbolism. I like occult. I like all these many different variations of symbols that we channel into real life. So the color violet is very present in meditations, not only for me, but for a lot of people that are into this frequency. And also it's much about Saint Germain and Kuan Yin, which are powerful masters of spirituality. I'm not gonna dig in like too much into that, but you can see a lot of this in my art. That's the only thing I can say.
Okay. Um. All right. All right. Mariana, you got anything else you want to show?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys want to see the clip for my cars?
Yeah, play it.
Let me do
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a show. Play it.
it. Yeah, why not? Let me see if how can I share that to my window? Oh, window.
You want me to play it? Is there a place where I could play it?
No, I found it. Okay, so, all right, I think I get it. I just don't know to get out of it. So probably gonna get stuck, but let's try. So that's the official intro for my course, for my upcoming course. So you guys can have a little demonstration.
A sneak peek
For my
right now
screen.
on the Hour of Power.
All right, so that, let me see. How can I? Ah, wait. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fashion Illustrator Academy. What happened? Hang in there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fashion Illustrator Academy. This course is designed to take you from the beginner level to be able to land your first fashion. You guys seeing it? Is it
Yeah,
moving?
yeah. It's playing. Oh, it was
Is it
playing.
playing?
Yeah, you stopped it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fashion Illustrator Academy. This course is designed to take you from the beginner level to be able to land your first fashion project. Here, learn how to design CAD, create color palettes, and use the Adobe Illustrator interface. You master the pen tool and align objects. You'll also be able to edit your own sketches with textures and prints and create your very first print and edit colors on it. We also have a whole module dedicated to textile designs. You create your own brushes, you create your own swatches and line sheets. We also cover best practices on how to land your first projects using online platforms such as Upwork and get a little bit initiated on generative AI. If you want to take your fashion career to the next level, then this is the right place for you. Now let's get started. Right. So sweet.
Hey, that was pretty fucking good.
So sweet.
Pretty
Yes,
good,
that's what
Mariana.
we are about.
Okay, so you've been busy.
I'm always busy. Always busy. Crazy.
All right. You think we covered it all, Mariana?
I think so, yeah.
Did we leave any stone unturned?
Huh?
I said, did we leave any stones unturned?
Well, there always something more that we can dig, but that's for another show.
Okay. We will save it for another show.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mariana, before you say goodnight, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, follow you, see more of you, where are you active, and if they want to reach out and contact you. Where is this? How do they find the show that you're about to produce? Yeah, why don't you give them all that information?
Don't have any. Like, I just thought about it. I just had that idea here with you. Like, I just received the download. But if that happens, because of course, like, it will require a little bit of a sponsorship. So if we, no, let's do like this. If you want to sponsor my show, reach out.
Okay. Well, you got to tell them how to find you, Mariana.
So find me on Instagram. Most of all, I'm mostly active on Instagram. I'm trying to be better at X. I actually have very good friends at X, even if they are 300 people. They're very good 300 people. I guarantee you. It's not that it's not like my neighbor or whatever. It's only people in the space. So maybe you can try to reach me out from there as well. But I think my main platform for sure is Instagram. So DM me, just write something, and we go from
you're
there.
gonna tell them
Like on
you
LinkedIn too. Like LinkedIn, yeah, you can go there. But LinkedIn, I just check that every now and then. I'm not that into LinkedIn, to be honest.
what's your name on IG?
Maris, Maris Matarazzo. Maris Matarazzo.
Okay.
Maris Matarazzo on every single platform you can think of, even on Twitter. So it's all of them.
And when is the show? Well, when is this new project that you gonna be dropping?
Oh, my course. Yeah, my course is we're gonna drop it on August 5th. So I would like invite everybody to come to the live that I'm going to do. We're going to introduce, check what we're doing on Instagram too. Like what I'm doing posts about the new launch every single day. I'm even dropping some tutorials, some mini tutorials on how to go with Illustrator. So come and check it out, see what you think. I'm very, very interested in know what you guys think about what is going on there. We're doing an amazing job. I have a whole team back in Brazil that's been helping me with getting up with social media, getting up and running with social media. So I just would love if you guys can hang in there, like, and go and check it out.
Okay. Okay. Marianne, but you got two more questions left before I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin and disappear. Um, Number one, you gotta leave us with some inspirational words. Number two, you gotta pick a song for us to play out and say goodnight on. But I give you some time to think about that because I have to close out the show. But inspirational words for everybody out there, all the artists out there watching, all the maybe women artists out there watching. Why don't you leave us with some inspirational words, Mariana?
Mm, that caught me by surprise. Oh, I always think about them, but now I you caught me by surprise. I would say
Well, if you had to give any new artist some advice, what would you give them?
I would say I would say learn from the best in the market. Don't do this alone. There is people to help you. Like we're here, we are a community, like we are a tribe. So don't ever think that you're out there stranded when something got difficult. If it's either on design or art or any other form of expression, reach out. There'll be always brilliant, like-minded people. And if even if you think that you're not there yet and you feel like your level is not there yet and you can't compare yourself to these people, sometimes it's not true. Sometimes you're needed there and sometimes your insight is valuable. So always reach out, learn, ask questions, and contribute to a community.
Excellent. That's very inspirational, Mariana. Um,
See?
Look at that. Um, we need a song.
We need a song. Woohoo! We need a song. I was thinking about
You want some time to think about it, and I'll close out the show, or you got some?
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh,
But I still keep on saying you never break the chain. And if you don't want me now, you'll never want me again. The chain. Fleetwood Mac. I saw them live at Madison Square. It was so great.
Fleetwood.
We gotta go to a show, Mark. We gotta go to a show at Madison Square
Never
Park.
break the chains.
And I never
Okay.
break the chain. I think it's called The Chain.
I got it. It
Chain.
is. It's called The Chain. Hang on. Let me make sure this is it.
Well, if you don't love me now, oh, go to karaoke. Let's do web free karaoke. That would be a thing. You'll never love me again. You fine? It's this one here.
Listen to the wind blow. Yeah, I got the right one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, I got it. I know what I'm closing out with. All right.
Guys,
So I'm gonna close out the show.
bro.
You are welcome to poof, if you'd like, disappear like a pumpkin, like you normally do every night around whatever time, whatever, whatever, wherever.
I have that magic power too.
You do, you do. You disappear and just this. That's it. And then next day you show up like, hey.
How was it?
All right. So I want to say thank you for coming on the show last minute, Marianne. I appreciate it. I didn't have a guest Monday, and I know I asked kind of late, but it's and you had this idea of doing a recap for NFT NYC, and I'm like, yeah, but we did that last week. But then I thought about it, and I said, well, he kind of brought it in from a PFP project perspective, so you would be great from an art standpoint, and it was a great show. You know, I thought you put these two together, and you get a full taste of last week, or I should say 2 weeks ago. You get a really
Doesn't feel like. Oh, we have a Independence Day in between. That's where I could rest.
yeah, that didn't
I
stop.
finally got my sleep back. And lots of barbecue.
Well, I had fireworks to play with, so I think I got my sleep after 4th of July. But I want to say thank you for coming on the show, Mariana. You're free to bounce. I'm only going to close up the show and play some music, or you can hang out. Up to you. Doesn't matter. But you're welcome to do whatever. I'm gonna close out, and if you do take off, I'd say thank you very much for doing the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much too. We keep in touch then.
And
And we can hang in New York for more art shows.
well, we gotta put together an art show. So
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's one thing. That's next thing.
yeah, I'd have fire eaters there. I'd guys that spin the. Oh man, let me tell you, you want to see a spectacle? Give me the MoMA for a month, and I'll show you.
What is MoMA? We're gonna make MoMA irrelevant. Like the new Monets, the new Van Goghs are coming.
So but I'll talk to you in real life or Web3.
All right.
All right.
All right. Fireworks.
Be good,
All right.
Mariana.
Bye bye.
See you later. Okay, let me bring this back. All right, y'all. So that's Mariana. Mariana's back to help us do a recap for NFT NYC. Also talk about her new course that she has coming out. So check that out. Also check out some of her art on exchangeart.com. And check her, and like you heard her, reach out to her on IG. On that note, y'all, I want to say I know the show's been a little bit of a mess all over the place, but to be truthful, I've been just enjoying the summer. So I pumped the brakes a little bit, and I was looking for a new cast of invites to the show, and I found them. I found them at NFT NYC, so I'm working that out right now. We'll be back to the normal schedule. But the show, I know the show's all over the place, but it's gonna come on at least once a week. So, but I think we're gonna start picking it up. We also have everybody from the super community, the IDA contest. I don't know if you remember the IDA contest, but we have a bunch of artists coming on that were accepted to the IDA contest. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we also, for the next 2 months, have a whole bunch of new people that we met at NFT NYC. And so this was a perfect little introduction to all the new guests that are going to come on as we speak. So looking forward to that. And then maybe I'll also work on getting our a little bit of a longer talk, right? The talk that we put on was only 25 minutes, which I will start posting everywhere. But maybe I'll bring those guys on again, and we'll have a 2-hour talk if they got the time. I don't know if they do. Anyways, a bunch of new guests. Stay tuned. The show will be back on track in the next month. And till then, you could definitely find me in Spaces Tuesday morning. I'm so screwed up. I think it's Monday night. You can find me in Spaces on Tuesday mornings with Sketch. And then you can find me on Fridays, TGIF, with Josh, Sketch, Sun, and Alina, if they ever show up again. And the whole cast of other characters. Ghost, Lord, whoever decides to show up. And until the show gets back to its normal schedule, I want everybody to enjoy their summer. It's a great time to make art. The summer is a beautiful time. It slows down. The weather's nice and warm. You get a lot done, y'all. And on that note, I'm going to shut the lights. I want to say thank you once again to Mariana for helping me out with the NFT NYC recap. And I'm glad she got a chance to start talking about some of her stuff as well. So, guys, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I know the schedule's a little messed up, but I have patience. We'll be back to normal in no time. All right. On that note, NFT NYC, another year, 2025. We're going to bring up, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring up Mariana's Instagram. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to bring up her IG. And we'll just go through her IG while we talk, while we play out. And I will say goodnight to everybody in a second, so hang on. X, very quiet. Y'all are very quiet tonight, X. Thursday is not a good night for the show. Listen to the wind blow. Okay. Mariana, there we go. All right. And let's bring up this. There we go. What was that? Fleetwood Mac. Listen to the wind. Where are you, Fleetwood Mac? The chain. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Should we do the live version or should we do the original? Let's go with the original. We're going to get pegged. We're going to get popped on all the social medias now with this one. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Before I start this, let me say goodnight. X, thank you for tuning in. Nice to see all you guys. IG, Void, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Bill, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Kareen, thank you for tuning in and being part of the show. JT, thank you for joining in and being part of the show. Huda, thank you for tuning in and being part of the show. Saghorn, One Love, Nalia, Photoshop Universe, thank you for tuning in and being part of the show, guys. Facebook, Hammer, thank you for tuning in and being part of the show. Big Money, Alan, thank you guys for tuning in and being part of the show. Twitch is quiet. YouTube is quiet. All right, guys. I will see all you guys on the next show. Don't forget, tomorrow, TGIF. See all you guys in TGIF. Till then. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. See everybody on the next show. Good night, y'all. See you on the next one. And that was a damn good show. See y'all in the next one.